COVID-19 athlete action plan, and I made the statement, putting it out there, asking the parents, do they have a plan, for their athlete if they have to quarantine from school because someone in their class had COVID and they was near them, so they're out. All right. So I hit on that a little bit. It was a pretty good podcast. I listened to it. The audio wasn't all that great because I was out and about when I did it. But I decided to speak on it a little bit more. All right. And let me tell you this. The reason why I want to bring more awareness to COVID, because I've been affected, my family been affected by it more than once. Okay. So it's very possible, highly possible, that you might experience it. Somebody in your family might experience it, or friend of the family might experience it, because I get it that, the numbers are, dying down a little bit, but in some places they are still rising. You get it? So, I want to tell you this. A couple of weeks ago, I couldn't talk like this. All right, a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't talk like this at all. So I caught COVID. I started experiencing symptoms, burning of the throat, coughing. I don't know. The burning of the throat part is like, if you ever drunk acid. I never drunk acid before. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure it's probably something like that. And got a burning sensation in my throat, bad, where I couldn't speak. I couldn't talk. So wound up running the temperature. Temperature was high. I go get tested, and I test positive for COVID, right? So I alert the family, and luckily I was able to identify the symptoms quick, so I was able to lock myself away from my family for 2 weeks, away from my job, and away from the world. Right? Away from the world. So, that had to be the worst 2 weeks I have ever experienced in my life. Honestly. I'll tell you, seriously. I'm just going to say, do not play with this virus. It is a case-by-case virus. And let me tell you what I mean by a case-by-case virus. My symptoms might be worse than your symptoms. I know people who caught COVID and have experienced Nothing. No symptoms. Like, oh, I got COVID. I didn't even know. You know? And I know people who have had symptoms from mild to severe. And I fall in that category. And it's a fight between your body and COVID. It's a fight, right? I'm gonna tell you right now. So no matter what you're seeing on TV, the people running around saying they got COVID and they don't experience nothing, COVID's a joke, that's a lie. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is a lie. COVID is real. If you don't take it serious by taking precautions, wearing your mask, doing what you have to do to protect you and your family, you don't want to get caught, right? Playing with it, right? But I was able to beat it. A lot of tough nights. A lot, right? A lot. And I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I just think y'all need to hear how it's really like from somebody who actually had it. And people who know me know I don't joke around about sickness. And people know me. If they ask me anything, I would tell them the truth. I would tell them the truth. They know that about me. But my experience was, I told y'all about the burning of the throat, burning sensations in my hands and my legs, heavy fatigue where I cannot walk, I cannot lift my limbs, shortness of breath, fever, and what's crazy